Exclusive Ubisoft financial turmoil points towards imminent bankruptcy in 2020.
Their second rodeo here, releasing NFT games this year.
Everything that they've done, every action they've taken, everything that they have said has only dug their grave even deeper.
Ubisoft is known as a video game company that has released many popular game franchises. However, in 2024, this video game company experienced many unpleasant experiences, starting from new games that did not meet expectations, the Assassin's Creed Shadows controversy, and others. Not to mention the news that Ubisoft's shares have decreased. It is even known that the company's shares fell by more than 40% in 2024. Based on Ubisoft's financial stock report throughout 2024, the company has experienced a decline of 46.17% in the last 1 year. Not only that, if you look at the condition of the Ubisoft company in the last 5 years, their shares have fallen by 79.71%. This decline is known to have caused Ubisoft to experience a net loss of around $494 million. According to Joost van Dronen, as the founder of Superdata, he gave a warning to the Ubisoft company. If this continues, Ubisoft could close down and go bankrupt in 2025. He also explained that their market value will continue to drop significantly. With the current condition of Ubisoft's shares, several efforts have begun to appear to be made by the company. One of them is the discussion about the company being acquired by the Chinese company Tencent, and also the Guillemot family as the founder of Ubisoft. They are currently known to still be discussing and exploring what options can be taken against Ubisoft in such conditions. One major factor is the repeated delays in game releases, such as Skull and Bones, which has been postponed multiple times, creating uncertainty among investors and raising doubts about the company's development processes. Additionally, some recent releases, like Ghost Recon Breakpoint, failed to meet fan expectations due to issues such as repetitive gameplay, bugs, and a lack of innovation, diminishing trust in Ubisoft's ability to deliver high-quality games. This situation is compounded by intense competition from other gaming companies like Activision Blizzard and indie developers, whose innovative titles have placed greater pressure on Ubisoft to stay relevant. The company has also faced internal crises, including allegations of toxic workplace culture and misconduct. Furthermore, Ubisoft's focus on controversial monetization strategies, such as microtransactions and NFTs, has drawn criticism from players who feel these prioritize short-term profits over player experience. The lack of innovation in major franchises like Assassin's Creed and Far Cry has also led to stagnation, as many fans see new iterations as repetitive rather than groundbreaking. Ubisoft has faced several major game failures that have significantly impacted its reputation and financial condition. One example is Skull and Bones, which has been delayed multiple times since its announcement in 2017. The game has suffered from chaotic and prolonged development, with ballooning production costs due to a lack of clear direction. Additionally, its lack of innovation compared to similar games like Sea of Thieves has caused interest in the game to dwindle. Another example is Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Breakpoint, released in 2019, which failed both critically and commercially. The game was criticized for its repetitive gameplay, aggressive microtransactions, and a launch plagued with bugs and technical issues. Its lack of innovation made it feel like an attempt to mimic elements from other games without offering a unique experience. Ubisoft also experienced a significant failure with Hyperscape, a battle royale game that was shut down just 2 years after its launch in 2022. Hyperscape struggled to compete with other games like Fortnite, Apex Legends, and Warzone, as its gameplay was deemed too fast-paced and inaccessible for casual players. Furthermore, the lack of innovation and minimal post-launch support led to a rapid decline in its player base. A similar fate befell Roller Champions, a game with a unique concept, but one that was too niche for the general market. Its gameplay quickly became monotonous, and the lack of content and support made it fail to capture players' attention. Ubisoft also faced backlash with Assassin's Creed Unity, which, despite being fixed through patches, had a disastrous initial launch filled with bugs and glitches, leaving a negative impression on players. Meanwhile, games like X-Defiant, still in beta, have also faced criticism for generic design and technical issues. These failures highlight a recurring pattern of issues in Ubisoft's game development process. Some key causes include rushed development, reliance on aggressive microtransactions, a lack of innovation, and ineffective project management. Additionally, increasing competition from other studios and the launch of games plagued with technical problems have exacerbated the situation. To recover, Ubisoft needs to prioritize quality over quantity, listen to player feedback, and ensure games are launched in a polished state. If not, their reputation in the gaming industry will continue to deteriorate. In an effort to turn things around, Ubisoft is placing high hopes on one of its flagship franchises, Assassin's Creed, through its latest title, Assassin's Creed Shadows. Assassin's Creed Shadows is an ambitious project set in feudal Japan, a setting long requested by fans. The game features two main protagonists, a shinobi and a samurai, combining the franchise's signature stealth elements with deeper combat mechanics. Ubisoft hopes this game will attract new players while satisfying longtime fans. However, the development of this game has faced numerous challenges. It has been delayed multiple times, with the latest release date set for March 2025. Ubisoft claims these delays are intended to improve the game's quality and deliver the best experience to players from day one. Nevertheless, repeated delays risk diminishing fan enthusiasm and raising doubts about Ubisoft's ability to deliver on its promises. On the other hand, Ubisoft's financial challenges continue to mount. The company has appointed advisors to evaluate strategic options, including the potential sale of the company or the transfer of significant assets. This move signals that Ubisoft understands how dire its situation has become. Several factors have contributed to this crisis, including the failure of major projects like Skull and Bones, which has yet to be released despite being announced years ago. Additionally, industry trends like live service games and intensifying competition have had a significant impact. The success of Assassin's Creed Shadows is critical for Ubisoft. If the game fails to achieve commercial success, it could deliver a final blow to the company. However, if it succeeds, the game could not only contribute significantly to sales, but also restore the company's reputation among players and critics. Ubisoft must also consider long-term strategies, such as focusing on quality, listening to its player community, and reducing overly ambitious yet unrealistic projects. A more stable business model, like developing games tailored to specific platforms or strengthening its presence in the growing mobile market, could also be viable options. While Assassin's Creed Shadows has the potential to save Ubisoft, the company cannot rely on a single project to recover its position. It needs to demonstrate a commitment to comprehensive improvements, from project management and game quality to communication with its player community. If Ubisoft fails to overcome these challenges, there is a significant likelihood it will be forced to sell its assets or undergo major restructuring. With the release date of Assassin's Creed Shadows approaching, all eyes are on how this game will perform in the market. Will it mark the beginning of Ubisoft's revival, or will it signify the final chapter of its history as one of the gaming industry's giants? Only time will tell.